guys, I'm going to be reading SkippyJones. Every morning, SkippyJones woke up with the birds. And this did not please his mother at all. "Get yourself down here right now, Mr. Kitten Britches," ordered Mama Junebug Jones. "No self-respecting cat ever slept with a flock of birds," she scolded, "or ate worms, or flew, or did his laundry in Miss Doohickeys bird bath." The lecture went on and on as usual. "You've got some serious thinking to do before you leave this room, Mr. Fuzzy Pants," said his mother, "and about just what it means to be a cat. Not a bird, not a mouse, or a grouse, not a moose, or a goose, not a rat, or a bat. You need to think about what it means to be a Siamese cat. And stay out of your closet," she added, closing the bedroom door behind her. But once he was alone, SkippyJones began to bounce and bounce and bounce on his big boy bed. "Oh, I'm SkippyJones, but I bounce on my bed, and once or 6 times I land on my head." On his way down to earth from a gigantic big bounce, SkippyJones shot past his bedroom mirror. "Holy guacamole!" explained SkippyJones. "What was that? Oh no." So up he went again, and again it appeared. Then, using his very best Spanish accent, he said, "My ears are too big for my head. My head is too big for my body. I am not a Siamese cat. I am a Chihuahua." Back on land, SkippyJones climbed into his toy box and rifled through some of his old junk. And after he put on his mask and sword and climbed onto his mouse, SkippyJones began to sing in a muy soft voice. "My name is Skippito Fresito. Clap, clap. I fear not a single bandito. Clap, clap. My manners are mellow. I'm sweet like jello. I get the job done. Yes, indeedo. Clap, clap." Back in the kitchen, Jujubee, Jezebel, and Jilly Boo Jones were helping Mama Junebug Jones make lunch. "Can SkippyJones come out of his room now?" said Jujubee. "No," answered Mama Junebug Jones. "Mr. Flutternutter is still thinking." In fact, SkippyJones wasn't thinking about being a Siamese cat at all. With a walk into his closet, his thoughts took him down a lonesome desert road, far, far away in old Mexico. Not long before into his journey, a mysterioso band of Chihuahuas appeared out of the dust. "Ay, caramba! Who goes there?" asked SkippyJones. "We go by the name of Los Chimichangos," growled John Diego, the biggest of the small ones. "Who are you?" "I am El Scalpito, the great sword fighter," said SkippyJones. Then the smallest of the small ones spoke up. "Why the mestizo, dude?" asked Poquito Tito. "I go incognito," said Scapito. "Do you like rice and beans?" said Pintolito. "See, I love mice and beans," said Scapito. "He might be the dog of our dreams," whispered Rosalita. "Perhaps a Tia Mia, if he knows the secret password." I wonder what it could be. Leaning towards Don Diego, El Scapito half sneezed, half spoke the secret password into the Chihuahua's very large ear. "Achoo Pichu!" "Bless you," said Don Diego. "Gracias," said Scapito. "Then it is true," decreed Don Diego. "Yip, yippee, yippee-ito! It's the end of El Furbacito. Scapito is here. We have nothing to fear. Adios to the bad Bumblebito." Then all of the chimichangos went crazy loco. First, they had a fiesta. Then they had a siesta. After waking up, the chimichangos got down to serious business. Using his paw, Don Diego drew a picture in the sand of the great bumblebito for Scappito to see. A hush grew over the chimichangos, so great that one could hear a whisker drop. Alfredo Buzzito, whispered the crowd. El Bambito, Bumblebito, Bendito. See, said Poquito Tito, the bandito stairs are frijoles. Not your beans, cried Scappito, outraged. See, Poquito continued. Red beans, black beans, Boston baked and blue. Cocoa, coffee, kidney beans, pinto, and jelly too. Now he comes for us, Poquito added. ¿Por qué? Asked Gatito. Because we are full of the beans too. Then Don Diego stood tall and in his most somber voice declared, Yo quiero frijoles. Huh? Said Scappito. The dude just wants his beans back, says Poquito Tito, and you are the dog for the job. Me? Said Scappito. Then all of the chimichangos turned towards Scappito, the great sword fighter. But poor Scappito had no time for a plan, because in the blink of an eye, a gigantic shadow darkened the landscape. The chimichangos scattered in all directions. Vamos, Scappito! It is you the bendito will eato, they cried. Scappito stood his ground, but his legs, they shook like jello, and his teeth shattered. And then, in a muy soft voice, he said, My name is Scappito Fresito. I fear not a single bendito. But out from Bendito flew straight for Scappito until the bean-eating Bandito hovered only inches away from the great sword fighter's face. Holy frijoles! Cried Scappito as he thrust his sword in the air. Suddenly, pop! Went the Bendito, landing on Scappito's sword, and quicker than one could say, Chihuahuas, cheese, and crackers. Every kind of bean came spilling out of Alfred Buzzito, the Bumblebito Bandito. Then all the doggies burst into song. Yip, yippee, yippito, clap, clap. Our hero's El Scappito. He's the dog of our dreams who delivered the beans, and now we can make burritos. Clap, clap. But back at home, there was such a ruckus coming from SkippyJones' room that Mama Junebug Jones and the girls just had to find out what was going on. They raced up down the hall to the kitty boy's room. Bendito, Crashito, Papito, Scappito, just in time to see SkippyJones' closet explode. Then out flew Candy, Beanbag Doggies, and the kitty boy with his birthday piñata on his head. SkippyJones, everyone cried. Holy muchachitas, he said in a muy soft voice. Mama Junebug Joe lifted up SkippyJon and covered his head with purry furry kisses. What am I going to do with you, Mr. Cocoa Puffs? She scolded. That night, when he was supposed to be going to sleep, SkippyJon began to bounce and bounce on his big boy bed. Oh, I'm SkippyJones with a mind of my own, and I'll bounce on my bed for hours. I know I'm a cat, but forget about that. Say good night, SkippyJones, cried his mom. Buenos noches, mis amigas, said SkippyJones. The end.